sunny day. Close my eyes, watch it all fade away. If you know where the blood's coming from, please let me know. I was never afraid until it was my time to go. It's my cloudy, sunny day. Close my eyes, watch it all fade away. Don't you worry if it all feels the same. Just keep trying, you'll know when it changes. It's your cloudy, sunny day. Close your eyes, watch it all fade away.
Boom.
Boom.
We're here. We're live.
That one. Boom. Okay.
Sorry for the delay. He was pooping.
I wasn't.
I just wanted to say that.
You just wanted to say I was pooping?
Yeah.
That's like fun to say I'm pooping. Do you just like saying pooping?
Pooping's fun.
Oh, pooping's fun. Like
Well,
specifically.
the act of
actually.
saying the word.
Oh, I see.
And not the act of pooping.
The act of pooping is not fun.
Sometimes it is.
I think it's pretty good.
It's relieving.
It for the most part is really fun. I don't necessarily like to poop always in public places,
Oh no, that's my least favorite place to poop.
but otherwise pooping may be fun. Let's turn your mic up and mine down a little bit. How's that? Oh yeah.
Chicky chicky bang. Yeah, that sounds better.
Oh man.
Deep breaths.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's what poor time management gets you, folks. Is this?
Look, we're
deep
good.
breaths.
We're good.
Deep breaths.
You're good.
Just had to get the workout in today, and I should have done it earlier, but I was like, oh, I need to eat, I need to run some errands, I need to clean, and then I can work out, and then I can get the podcast ready, and then I can go to Dallas. Fucking idiot.
Oh,
Jesus
you're
Christ.
good.
It's all right. It's
Yeah.
all right.
It's totally all right.
We're
We're going to be
here.
looking up here a lot because Hagen's changed. He's always evolving, this one.
Yeah, I mean, like you don't have to look up here if you don't want to.
I can't help it.
You don't
Like a moth to a
I can
flame.
do that, so that way it's like more on your eye line.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm doing this so I don't have to have my iPad, which will take up more desk space to play songs. I don't want to Bluetooth my phone to this because then I'm just staring at my phone the whole time.
Right.
Which I would rather be like this is like a streamer thing. I mean, I'm assuming that people who are watching this watch live streams, and if you watch live streams, you know that people are not just looking straight. They are like people who live stream never they look all directions.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
so much shit happening. So looking up here is like normal.
Speaking of people who watch this, you know, on Fridays we interact with the chat. So check in, say hello. Let us know who's here.
Yeah, you don't have to fucking say anything if you don't want to. It's fine.
That's true. Never mind. Forget I said that.
We love talking
Wow.
to the chat. We
Thanks, man.
We love talking to the chat. I'm like the biggest lurker on live streams. I never talk at all in a live stream, like ever. So
There's my wife.
I totally understand people not wanting to talk. No way. Okay, that's a different mother tongues than it must be. That would be wild if Denton's mother tongues was back. No one knew it, and also on NPR's new music list. Holy moly, that would be crazy.
I've got a couple that I'm not sure are going to be on this list.
Yeah, I've got a couple as well, but we've got some shit.
Ian said, number 9, question 3. Ian.
What?
Oh, sometimes I a little too talkative. Sometimes you're a little too. No, you're not too talkative.
Oh no, this is what we want.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's like Dave and I do. We used to sit in his driveway at his old house, just listening to music and talking about it. And
Oh my God, I've never put that together.
And this is the same.
This
thing,
is literally Well, it's not 2:30 in the morning.
like with Whataburger.
We don't have a bag of Whataburger that we haven't divvied out yet because they put it all in one bag. And I'm very sober.
Yeah. It's like it's more or less like it's the same concept. It's just it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
But it's like we would do this anyway.
Yeah.
It's like last time it was just the two of us at your house. We just like watched and listened to like different music shit.
We referenced that on the show this past Wednesday.
Yeah. It's like
We stayed up until I think 5:30 in the morning.
yeah, just talking and listening to music.
Yeah.
It's wild.
So Ian wants to start it off with
Start with
Fiddler's new cover of Nookie. I'm hoping that it's the Limp Bizkit song Nookie.
I'm gonna have to go get more water soon.
I can do that if you want, but if you do that, can you get me an extra glass too of water?
Yeah,
Just in case I run out of this water.
100.
Oh, it 100% is.
Yeah, it is. Okay, wait, let me make
Okay.
sure this is working the way it's supposed to.
Good call, bro.
Do that one. Okay, cool. What I also did right before we started that I was like, oh my god, is I put this since this is my other computer, I had to put that on the fader so that way. Yeah. So that way I can fade it in and out. So I can keep that all the way up.
Oh, cool.
And okay, here we go.
Do you know this song?
No, I don't know.
Okay. So far, it's pretty close.
Pretty close in the sense of like.
The cover is like spot on so far.
Okay. Oh, okay. Jesus.
This is the recording.
This is the recording?
Yeah.
Why did they do this then?
Who knows? It's a great song.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, it's not the chorus yet.
Oh,
Damn, I got
Man.
second verse.
oh! You got I got second verse. You would never guess the second verse is coming.
There we go.
Here it is.
Redemption.
Yep. Yeah. Okay, so it's just the original.
Yeah, let's listen to the original
Okay,
for a
now,
second.
Now I gotta listen to the original.
The list of things I didn't think I'd be hearing on Friday on today. Don't bore us. Get to the chorus. That is exactly right.
Yeah,
Heather.
there it is.
Don't bore us. Get to the
There it
chorus.
is.
Okay, we'll listen to a bit of the intro.
Oh, I know this song. Okay, yeah.
What? You didn't recognize it from the cover?
No, I didn't.
Interesting. I think they did it in a different key.
Is it? Or maybe I just can tell more of the 90s tones. It's 90s, I'm guessing. 99, yeah.
Listen to the snare.
Yeah, that's the 90s.
But is it backed with like a string?
Yeah, I think so. Or it's just got like crazy amount of like
Yeah.
horrible tuning.
Dude, at my gig I was playing last week, one of the gigs, the drummer was sound checking. He kept hitting his snare drum, and the sound guy couldn't find the frequency that was ringing. To the point that I asked the drummer, he's a great drummer. I was like, "Hey man, is your snare out of tune? Is that what's causing the ring?" He's like, "No, he had a what are those things called? The big fat snare. Big fat snare.
Yeah.
He had one of those on. He's like, that should deaden it enough. There shouldn't be any ringing.
Yeah.
And so he fucked with it a little bit and like tune. He's like, yeah, it's in tune. And the guy spent 10 minutes just trying to just pull out the frequency.
Oh, that sucks.
Couldn't get it,
dude.
I felt bad for him because it was like 110 degrees out.
Yeah, my favorite thing is doing a sound check, and even if my shit sounds like shit, and the sound guy's just like, all right, moving on. I'm like, thank you, because no one wanted to sit here and hear me go, dong, 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 dong. Oh wait, let me go check something. Check the cable. All right, more. Tom 1 again. Dong, dong, dong. Wait, hold on. Tom 2. Dun, Tom 1. Dun. Like that's just,
and then it's like 10 minutes later they go like, you got any moon gel?
Yeah. All right, full kit. All right, thank you. Like what?
Yeah.
What was
bass
the
sound check. Can you give me some bass? Bo. Okay, guitar. That's it.
Actually, guitar sound checks are the funniest fucking thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call out guitar players actually right now. Most guitar players. I'm gonna call out guitar players. I'm gonna get this electric guitar that is not plugged in. I'm gonna put it close to the microphone, but not very close. And this is mostly how electric guitar players sound check is.
Versus how do they play? Yeah.
Right? It's
Check your loudest sounds, people.
like,
It's a public service announcement. If you're doing sound check, play your quietest sound and your most aggressive loud sound.
and they also don't. They tend to not like actually like play. They like play a song. They tend
Yeah.
to like noodle, and it's like okay, cool. If you're gonna noodle, then noodle. But you gotta noodle something that's gonna be relevant or helpful to your sound check. Because I don't know how many times I've heard acoustic guitar players and electric guitar players come back and go, "I couldn't hear myself." I'm
Yeah.
like, no fucking shit. I could hear you, but it's because I'm doing this for so long while they're boosting you in my fucking monitor, and then you start to play like loud. I'm like, oh, that's too much of you.
And if your amp is mic'd, if they put a microphone on the front of your guitar amp, after sound check, don't fucking turn it up.
Oh, I've got some tea to spill to you later.
Spill the tea
later.
later.
I can't spill the tea right now.
Okay, yeah.
It's a funny local story, and I could tell the story without saying names, but it's just better to do it after.
Yeah. Well,
But I'll say that there was an incident in a local venue last night where a band basically got told they had to turn their amp down, and there was enough drama that the sound guy was asked to leave. Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was, and I was watching it unfold on Twitter and Facebook simultaneously. I was like, I can't stop checking out. This is fucking great.
Well, sound check is not hard to do, but you got to know how to do it.
Yeah.
Don't. Let's run down some rules.
Now, this
let's
is something-
sidetrack Fridays for a second.
This is something also that's good to do because I do. So first of all, oh God.
He's really passionate about
camera
this.
shake that time. So there actually is. I've been told by some students and by some people that I play music with that I should make like an introductory course on gigging. Because like like I'll talk about stuff that like sounds like it should be normal, and they're like, oh my God, I never thought about that.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, it's just something that you pick up as you go. Like you should like teach people. And I wanted to do like a thing on the show I talked about called Gig Talk, where it's just basically tour stories.
Yeah.
But I thought that we could use that as a great way to talk about these sorts of do's and don'ts. And like this is basically practice and also more of that. But sound check, go on.
Let's do a little bit of it.
Yeah.
So, who sound checks first?
Ooh.
Everyone's set up on stage. Who goes first?
That's usually sound guy dependent, but majority would be drums.
Yes.
Majority would be drums.
Everyone else in the band, when the drums are checking, don't play.
Yeah. No. When anyone is sound checking, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, don't play your shit unless you're asked.
Shut the fuck up. It's crazy how
Yeah.
I didn't tell you to shut the fuck up just now.
Oh, I know.
It's crazy how like I'll be going kick, and I just hear bass going do. Like what?
Oh, dude, if
What?
I have to control myself because if the drummer goes do, I can't hear. I can't. control my urge to want to go do 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 every fucking time, but I don't do it. I don't do it.
But so that's a big thing. If when someone else is sound checking on
Don't
your
play.
stage, don't noodle, don't play. I've had to do a thing where like I give people like the parent teacher look, where like someone's noodling and I go, hey, and they look at me and I go, stop, stop, and I watch them just kind of like look at like either like awkward smile or like look down and then turn their volume knob down and
Yeah, or they get defensive. and they're like,
yeah, that too.
Don't
that
do
pisses
it.
me off. That
Don't
pisses me
play.
off. Now let's do a quick do's and don'ts of how do you get a monitor mix.
So you've gone through and sound checked everything. The guy the sound person will probably say, all right, can I hear, a little bit of something so we can get the front of house mix?
Yeah.
So you play a chorus, a verse, a chorus. Don't jam. Play something that you're probably not going to play that night. You don't have to, but that's best case scenario.
Right.
And then you're done, and it's time for monitor mix world.
Yeah.
We're going to start with the drummer. Drummer, what do you want in your monitor?
I'll take a little bit of everything except for keys and backup vocals.
Okay, let's start with bass. Bass, can you play a little bit?
This is what you don't do.
Bass player's playing. Oh, you're already good. Okay.
Yep.
What if you want more? That's more.
No. Well, this is the problem. This doesn't. Do
That means
anything.
you're good.
This means you're good or you want up. This is hard, right?
How do we be clearer?
This.
Oh, he wants more from the bass.
Yeah.
All right, dialing it in. You're good. That's
Yep.
good. So more, you're good.
Yep. And singers, I understand, and singers will never stop doing this, but it drives me up a fucking wall when they're playing, and the monitor check hasn't even begun. They're playing acoustic guitar and they're singing and they're like, yeah, that sounds great. That sounds great. We ready? I'm like, no.
Yeah, we haven't even started yet.
You're not ready. I know your monitor sounds like shit. I'm not even up there. And your monitor sounds like dog shit. I do not want to walk off the stage and hear you go, I couldn't hear anything. That's the last thing I want to fucking hear.
Couple of other hints, just like my brother said in the chat. Don't crank your amp. It'll be easier to control. That is for the front of house. So the more volume there is on stage, the harder it is for front of house to control the sound that the audience hears. So get your shit as quiet as you can. And the more stuff you add in the monitors across the board, that also equals louder stage volume.
That is like a thing though, where guitar players like, and I've seen this. I've seen this where I will give guitar players that little bit of credit where a guitar player is turned down almost entirely, and the sound person's like more. I'm like, no, there is no more.
So for musicians that might run into this, we're not trying to mansplain. We're just shooting this out into the internet.
I'm trying to mansplain.
And Hagen is though. So if you're continually being told to turn down, even though you're way below your stage volume that you're comfortable with, it's probably your tone.
Yeah, there's
probably your tone.
probably something else going on. It could
Fix your tone.
There is the chance that there is like a bad sound person.
Yes.
That chance exists. A lot of musicians hate on sound people with like a burning passion, and I think that that's really, really unfair. I think that it's also as unfair for like musicians to always be at fault, but just spending enough time with musicians on stage, watching their sound check etiquette and watching how they deal with getting a monitor mix, it's like, well, this is stupid.
Yeah.
You know, even if that was a bad sound guy, you didn't do your best to make that situation better. You just fucking complained the entire time, and now you're like pissed off that it sounded bad.
Also, quick side note for bass players: if your amp has a pre and post switch, make sure it's on pre, because that means that you can fuck with your EQ and your. That's a new one.
What
just happened? Did the lens? Oh, we're like in the. This looks like the Black Hole Sun music video.
What?
Did it melt?
No shot, it melted. Hold on. That would be crazy if it melted. You can still hear us. Sorry.
Okay, so if your bass amp has a pre and post, make sure it's set to pre, because then you can fuck with your volume on stage and your EQ, and it won't affect the front of the house's mix. And if you do have that and you do that, let the sound person know when you get up on stage. Say, hey, my amp has a pre and post. I've got it set to pre, so it's not going to mess with your stuff. And they'll go, thank you for telling me that. I really appreciate it. Wonder what happened.
That was crazy.
We back?
Oh. Yeah, we're back. That was crazy. Oh my God.
That was terrifying.
I have no idea what that was. I cannot wait to go check that out later. Dude, also, total sidebar. I don't know if you listened or watched the VOD from our episode this week.
A little bit.
Dude, did you hear the clicking?
No.
I don't know what happened, and maybe I'll show you later. Maybe I just won't show you, so that way you don't ever realize it. I went back and listened when I was editing the beginning and the ending.
Do you have headphones in?
Did I have headphones? Like
When you were clicking and editing. When you were editing.
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
So I just watched it on my TV.
I was wearing these headphones, and I was like, "What the fuck is that sound?" And it constantly throughout. There's just this clicking sound.
Let us know in the chat if you hear any clicking.
It's coming from. Even if they told me, couldn't have fixed it.
Oh, I know, but still.
Yeah, it is. It was something from. It was probably from the stupidly loud thunder and lightning. Well, it was from my mixer. So this mic has that issue, but what I did was I just basically did a bunch of different tests. Figured out that it was the mixer. It was specifically input 1, and I just reset it and it was fine.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but I couldn't. I could have theoretically gone really deep into like the waveform and found each one and taken it out.
No.
But I wasn't gonna do that.
Don't do that.
I was just like, this is so fucking dumb. I can't believe this.
No, don't do that.
Ugh.
It's one episode. We're good.
Yeah, it was, and it's like it's only I bet you could maybe hear it in a car, but like it was really noticeable in these headphones.
I'll check it out on my way home.
Yeah.
I bet you we're coming up on 300 episodes soon.
Yeah, that sucks.
I like that.
Dude, you got to listen to that Fun Button episode.
I should.
Dude,
yeah.
you got to do it. It like I showed Kara some of it last night, and it was just like it's just so fucking funny.
I'll listen to it when Zach remembers who I am.
Oh, I'm gonna
There, I said it.
Send that to Zach.
There, I said it.
Zach remembers who you are. He might remember your name.
Yeah. Well, I know his name.
That's funny. Okay.
All right.
Let's listen to some music. Okay, what do you got? What do you got?
Let's do. Do you know who Coulter Wall is?
No.
Okay, let's listen to a little bit of Coulter Wall.
Is it spelled like that?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. He is from Canada.
No.
He's a real country boy.
Yeah. You can fucking say that again. Holy shit.
Hold on a second, though. I want to make sure I know how old he is. He's 28 years old.
Oh my god. I mean, I guess he has face, but I can maybe see.
So
28 from
he
that.
just put out a new record. Look at all the related artists. Where are you going?
Did I scroll past it? I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't used Spotify in a long time. There we go. Fans also like
Paul Cawthon, Cody Jinks, Tyler Childers, Sturgill
okay,
Simpson,
I see.
Charlie Crockett.
Yeah.
Okay. So go up to his new record. Right there. Yeah. Let's listen to dude, you're not ready for this.
Okay.
What's the one called? Let's do The Coyote and the Cowboy.
Okay.
Coulter Wall. He plays guitar too. Talk about country.
The coyote's a survivor. Reckon he's got to be. He
Oh,
lives in the snow at 40 below, or in Malibu by the sea.
Listen to this fucking voice.
No cow puncher.
He sounds
listen
like
to his
this sounds
tune.
like it was like made like
As I
50
get
years ago.
high
I know.
on a bottle of rye,
He's
the
28.
coyote's drunk on the moon. As I get high
It's like he
on a
like if
bottle
reincarnation
of
was real,
rye,
they
the
forgot to give him a new
coyote's drunk
voice.
on the moon. The
He was
cowboy
born like he was like mama. When he was, that's the first thing he said was in that voice.
And he's Canadian?
He's Canadian.
Dude, no, this is like- oh my- I know that there are like country people in Canada, but like this just feels like you're like appropriating my culture right now.
I swear to God. I think he's from Calgary though, which is like, let's see where he's from.
Who is a dumber son
Oh, he's
of
from
a
Saskatchewan. Never mind.
little coyote?
It's flat like Texas. But
Okay.
yeah, I thought he was from Calgary, which is like the Texas of Canada.
Oh,
Or,
okay.
yeah.
I see.
Incredible voice though. Play the beginning of Prairie Evening. I think this is just him and his voice for a little while.
One evening, back home on the prairie.
Hey, Robbie, you're on stream. Say hi.
Hello.
Robbie Harmon, everybody. How close are you, bud?
What?
How close are you?
I can barely hear Dave, but I'm like 30 minutes outside of Dallas.
That's the answer. They're going to see Between the Buried and Me tonight, so
Yeah, that sounds good.
yeah, sure. Just answer the phone.
I'm gonna talk to Robbie. Shut the fuck up, Dave. Oh my god. Yeah. We can just ride together. Cool. That's perfect. Okay, we'll see you soon. Bye. Listen.
Two funny things. Heather said Bob, and then she said that's supposed to say Bob, not boob. I wouldn't have thought that until you clarified it. That's funny. And then Ian said, in Saskatchewan, you'll see your dog run away for a month.
What's that mean?
That's how flat it is.
Oh, I get it.
Did you just make that up? I hope so.
I don't get the whole like flat thing in Texas. I understand that it's flat.
It's
here,
not that
obviously.
flat.
But it's so interesting because when my brother Darius landed, he like the first thing he said in the car was, "It's so flat here," and I'm like, There's a bunch of roads.
There
man.
aren't rolling hills.
Yeah, there's not.
But there are hills.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand it. But I've been here my whole life. Okay, more of this.
Was in the fair month of June. I set
All of
aside
this so far has been a yarder.
my fool
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
The whole record
of
is.
pride. And it wasn't a moment too soon.
I can't wait to show this to my parents.
There was music, drinking and dancing.
Dude, this guy needs to just move to the south. Like what is he?
I had my fill.
Fucking up, not being
I'm
here.
being true.
This guy's had like
center fire.
releases before, right?
I'm not sure if he's had a full length. I don't know that information. Was that from 2020 he released a
Yeah.
record?
So I mean, like, God, I hope he's toured since then, because like he would crush here.
I know.
He would absolutely fucking crush here.
He's friends with all the country people we think of.
That's wild. That's so cool.
Think about what his voice would be like when he's old. Yeah, it'll just be.
Take the mic. Take the mic.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Okay. So we've got the new Briston. 2 new songs today.
Oh, I haven't heard either.
So,
Man, we're gonna hear this whole record before it's released.
dude, it's fucking stupid. There are like 11 songs on it though.
I'm surprised you're listening to them.
Yeah, I just, it's really different for him so far. I get the vibe of the album, but I did that for all of his stuff. So
Yeah.
I don't know. There's 2.
We've heard
released,
Body and
Sunburn
Fades.
Fades. And he has 2 today that came out, Detonator and The Idea.
Okay.
I'll let you pick which one. I'm gonna go get us water while you pick. I'll say that I believe it's The Idea is much more like down and kind of sad compared to Detonator.
Okay, well, I'm gonna pick Detonator. Okay. The thing for people who haven't heard of Briston, Heather, you definitely have, but Briston is just a hit maker. He knows how to write a hook. I put him up there with the J Beebs of the world in terms of that. His melodies are all great. One of my favorite things is that on almost all of his recordings, at least once throughout a record, there is a guitar solo, and in that guitar solo, there will be an on-purpose wrong note. I've never heard him address this or talk about it. We saw him live open for Jack White, Hagen, and Adam and I, the people from the main show. And the band was killer. For me, they were more fun to watch than Jack White, but Jack White was more risky to watch because of the whole no set list thing. And yeah, I'm super excited for this new Briston record. I was a big fan of his last one, Sunflower.
I poured your water into your normal water cup, and then I realized that those cups got like rusty from the lids.
I want a fucking refund.
I don't know if that's why they got rusty, but I was like, I'm not gonna give that to Dave.
No, I don't
That's
want
fucked
that.
up. Yeah, so here's the new Briston Detonator. And for everyone who's in the stream right now, remember to like the stream. That helps us out a whole fucking lot.
It's easy.
Give us a like the stream. Bam, 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 bam. It is easy. It's free. Just press the fucking button, man.
Please.
Actually, I'll like the stream. I'll
Here, I'll
set
do
an
it too.
example. Set a fucking example.
Go to YouTube. Hit the button. You guys are already there.
Boom. Look at that.
that.
Look at these likes flying
did it.
through. And remember to subscribe to the stream too, because then you get a little thing that pops up on the screen.
If you tell us you liked it, maybe Hagen will stop doing that so much.
Probably not.
Guess I'm ready to get
This is the opener of the record.
Yeah. Oh, no. Is it? No.
Is it not?
No, Spotify does it differently than
Oh, that's annoying.
ex-boyfriend. And there it goes, my sudden confidence. I guess I let him win.
Come on.
Yeah.
Swore to God I wouldn't let this in my head. Now you're just checking in. You
There are 13
want
songs on the album.
truth, but it feels
Wow.
like a chance to slip into something simply complicated. For you to take the easy way out.
His voice sounds like lighter and brighter on this song.
It does.
Nice.
Till I spit it out.
Double
Why
track
do we
vocals.
feel the things that we don't know? I bet he knows
Disco, baby.
you in ways I don't. But he was
Yeah, I listened to Briston in my instant. Yeah.
I'm not intimidated.
Friday Night Fever.
Someone like this before. Been waiting for life to come and close this door. I'm not fool enough to let you go.
Love that.
So I'm taking my hands off the detonator.
There you go.
The drums cutting out there, brilliant.
Damn.
I guess I must confess. I don't know.
So,
what to do.
I think I heard a little bit of the spiel about Briston, but I could not suggest him more for anybody who just wants like easy fucking like indie jams to listen to. They're the
Yeah.
catchiest fucking songs. In the
You
whole
have
wide
two
world.
Briston tattoos.
I have two Briston tattoos. Both are related to my wife, but
Yeah.
also Briston. So I don't have any Foo Fighters tattoos. I don't have any Theo Katzman tattoos, but I have two Briston tattoos because our first dance was a song called Cinnamon off of the album Sunflower.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Song makes me want to cry.
yeah. It's and the crazy thing is that like listening to any of this like his softer stuff will always make me have those like it doesn't matter what song it is. Like the idea as soon as it started, I was like, oh, I'll probably cry.
I think I'm gonna cry.
I'll probably cry listening to this.
Yeah, that
so.
happens to me when I hear certain like Dawes ballads.
Yeah, it's just there's just not a whole lot I can do. I'm just like, oh, he's got me. He wins. Same with Theo. If Theo plays like the moment that I heard, I forget the song name, off Theo's last record, the moment I heard there was a song that's just like it's just
Oh,
a piano start.
The one about waking up.
Oh, maybe. Let's see. It was The Only Chance We Have. You Gotta Go Through Me.
And smiling in your sleep.
Yeah, all those. As soon as the piano starts, I was just like, "Oh, I'm done. I lose."
Hey, imagine Briston and Coulter Wall doing a song together. They're like 3 octaves in the difference.
Man, I got a real bummer on Apple Music today. I was
What?
like scrolling through like the top of it, just like looking at like, you know, the featured playlist stuff.
Yeah.
And it said, I screenshotted it because it pissed me off so much. It really
I love a good
upset me.
rage screenshot.
It really upset me. It said trending with a day to remember fans. Jason Aldean, try that in a small town. I was about to post
A day to forget.
I was about to post that on the Don't Be the Artist Instagram and just be like, I'm pissed. This pisses me off.
Oh, God.
We're not gonna do that again.
No, we're not going there. If you want to hear our opinion on that, go back and listen to Wednesday's show.
Yeah. Okay. So, Ian is 100% correct. Earlier, he said the new Johnny Booth album is out, and I've only listened to pieces of it.
I don't know that
Singles.
I've ever heard Johnny Booth.
You have here with me.
Okay.
Yeah, we listened to the first 2 singles that came off this album, and then
On a Fridays?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
And I almost certainly have showed you some of their like first stuff they ever put out.
That
not
album said
bad.
Full Tilt, and I thought it said Full Tit.
That was the first single they put out from this album. I don't remember what the first album they ever released is called, but for some reason it's not listed on here. But anyway, yeah, we listened to some of this stuff, but this album is out. Johnny Booth's an awesome metal band. I don't really know what subcategory to put them under. We're gonna listen to the single they put out last week, which is really stupid. They put out a single right before the album comes out, I thought, but whatever, it's fine. This is The Ladder by Johnny Booth. And now for something completely different.
If you're in a band like this, just sound check however the fuck you want. It doesn't really matter. Hey, that sounds like Dark Glass. Sounds like my pedal. Lupe's here.
Lupe's here. Who invited you? Does that mean?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, Lupe.
Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna fast forward a bit in this song.
Guess that's not in standard tuning, huh?
Not in standard. We're not in standard anymore. No, Lupe, don't leave. Love that. Just drums and screaming. Clear tom-tom.
Think there's auto tune on that?
Yeah.
Sorry to your headphones at home.
Oh, yeah.
Is that coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah,
haven't had
dude.
coffee
You're
today.
essentially doing drugs right now.
Fuck yeah, dude. Are you kidding me? Yeah.
And then piano.
Brutal fucking song.
Do you think they have to downtune the piano too? Just jokes,
I'm gonna call you a name you're not gonna like.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna mute. Are you ready? I'm gonna
okay.
mute and call you a name.
Oh, this wasn't muted.
It was.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Tell us if you can hear that in the chat.
Yeah. Who did he say I sound like? Oh.
And I don't. These are just jokes. I have no problem with that. But
Yeah.
then I'll come back at you with that shit.
There, yeah. Yep.
Okay, so in the metal category, we do have one more new release that I know of today, which is actually so it's from a band called Silent Planet. They're a great band, but they have a new album that's going to come out soon. They also, in the last year, went through a really tragic touring van accident where their van flipped upside down. I remember you telling me about this. I told you about this when it happened,
wow.
but it was crazy. They all like were sleeping, the van flipped over, and they all kind of woke up like in shock, like kind of spread out all over the place. Everyone was okay for the most part, but and this song is about that incident.
spread out all over the place, as in like
They were not in the van.
Not in the van.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And they're like on tour when that happened. So it's like, they now can't really go to their next place to make money to pay for the hospital bills that are going to come and all that kind of stuff. So, but they are like one of the coolest bands I've ever seen live. Like I can't, I'm gonna get it wrong. The lead singer / screamer, like I believe he has like a PhD in like literature and is
Wow.
like a poet, like legitimately, like his lyrics read as like poetry, not just like not to say that like all lyrics aren't some form of poetry, right?
Yeah,
but
of
like
course.
he has studied like literature and stuff like that.
Yeah,
And
he knows a thing or two.
I believe he at one point was a professor or something. I'm getting something wrong somewhere in there, but he is a really smart dude. And he's a great screamer too.
Let's hear it. There's something funny about getting a PhD and then no one being able to understand what you're saying. I'm shitting all over metal today.
He does have like a good scream where you can hear a pretty good.
Oh, okay.
A lot of metal bands are doing this thing right now. They're like
Yeah, it's like emo 9 Inch Nails.
Yeah, it's this. They're calling it genre bending. Like Sleep Token really popularized this whole thing of just like let's just go make a bunch of different styles.
This sounds like, doesn't sound like it, but Dillinger was doing this for a long time.
Yeah. I would never think to hear this groove in this kind of band.
Yeah. I mean, when you survive an accident like that and a pandemic, it's like, let's fucking write whatever we want.
Yeah. Broken bodies built for each other.
Damn.
Yeah.
Another thing I want to say before we get too far away from this.
Yeah.
Is that this is my favorite answer for why there are other genres of music that are very far out there, because people that will go like the hyperpop stuff that we've been listening to, a lot of the avant-garde stuff that I will admit I don't like, but it's useful because of the fact that it's art within itself and people are expressing themselves in the way that they want to.
Yeah.
But also when we hear things that are so far out there and then you take it back to your stuff that's maybe a little more down the center, then you can go, hey, let's pull a little bit of influence from this really weird thing.
Yeah, for sure.
And this could be the byproduct of that.
Yeah. I mean, I would almost bet that like these guys are kind of like have their places in more than just metal. Their feet are in more than just like the metal scene. And they're really good at doing like the metal thing. They have amazing songs. Like just like some of the heaviest and coolest stuff I've heard is from them. But like they are clearly very smart and good at what they do.
Yeah.
And the intention behind their music is not to be like
They look like they're very prolific.
Yeah, you have to notice how like intentional they are with their music. It's a really powerful thing. Why is this just the instrumental? What in the fuck is this? There we go. They really do. Like this stuff is heavy. If I played any of this off of this album where the end began, it's gonna be just heavy as all shit.
Right.
Mother, tell me, why do the waters make us sick? Who plays the heavens, making the clouds and pestilence? Dropping fever, like murder from the morning sky.
I love that arranging.
Yeah.
In all the messy, die, burner come
So yeah, I mean, they're clearly guys who just get the metal thing, but they could stretch out and do whatever they want.
Well, and there's
And
a
they have a lot to
difference.
say.
There's a difference between people who do the metal thing and then people who like really like. Even though it's this kind of a heavy thing, there's so much to appreciate about it.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like they're putting it on at all.
Yeah, no, not at all, not at all. Okay, let's go. But do you have anything else that you wanted to check out?
Maybe a little bit of Blake Mills.
Okay. Do you mind?
Sorry.
Do you mind?
Excuse me. I have some sort of cold or something.
What?
It's not COVID.
You have a cold? What? Dude, why didn't you tell me?
I don't know. No, I don't think it's a cold. I don't know what it is. I did tell you.
Did you?
Yeah, we were leaving work.
On Tuesday?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you want to listen to?
Let's do Wendy Melvoin.
Okay.
Now for something completely different.
None of what we listened to just a little bit ago was a yarder, by the way. That's
No.
not a yarder. Kristen was a yarder.
Yes.
How old is Blake Mills, do you know?
I'm going to guess he's mid-30s.
He looks pretty young in that picture.
He's 36. Like I was saying in the last episode, he produced Sound and Color from
Right. Alabama Shakes.
Alabama Shakes.
Whoa.
So yeah,
That's cool. That's really pretty.
there's lots of stuff in this record, but it's very
that's
dense.
Also a yarder.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So what do we got here? Oh,
It's on the fringes of being a yarder, though.
like that song or the whole thing?
The whole thing, maybe.
Okay. What in Otoboke Beaver? Okay. I checked your cell phone. Maybe it's off of here. I should just look for that. There it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's 1 minute and 32. Okay.
We got that.
I think I know what this is.
Okay.
Hawaii, 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 Hawaii.
Punk rock garage quartet.
Hawaii, 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 Hawaii.
You're having a panic attack? You're having a panic attack? You're having a panic attack? You're having a panic attack?
I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
I've seen footage of this band.
Yeah.
The drummer is nuts.
Ian said the live video is bananas.
Yeah, the drummer is nuts. It looks like she's in but they've put her in fast motion.
I'll have to see if I can get it to work next time because I have this dual like streaming setup I can use and see if I can just now have this to be like where we can watch videos up here. But not confirmed to happen yet. There was an album, so we can go back to the NPR list. People can send things, obviously. Keep sending suggestions. We'll always listen to it. But there was a thing I saw on Pitchfork, their like most recent like top release that was like a country record. And I was like, oh, we should listen to that. Best new music. Do you know Julie Byrne?
I don't.
The Greater Wings, folk country, and then also Big Thief put out a new song as well. And I know you love Big Thief. I know that you really loved. Dude, I just typed in.
Julie Bry.
Hold on, wait. How did Oh, because Joe Rogan Experience. Okay, I was like, how did Joe Rogan pop up? Did you know?
It's a conspiracy.
Did you know that Joe Rogan is cousins with Gerard Way from MCR?
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy. Are you
It is
kidding
crazy.
me? Oh my god. Show me the numbers. There we go. Let's just listen to the title track then. The Greater Wings.
Yeah.
Julie Byrne. Oh, also, that last song
For a second, I thought that was the song because I wasn't looking at you at all.
the last song was crazy quiet.
Yeah, it was.
I had it all the way up.
Yeah.
And it was like not even coming close to the red there. It was like,
I know.
whoa, why is that the quietest thing in the world?
Yeah.
I drank the air to be nearer to you. Voices widen through the room. Distant
Your
galaxy
keyboard is like
moon.
mesmerizing with this
I'm
music.
not here for nothing. Music in the walls. You were in the moment.
If you rewind it, you can see me get lost in that for a second. I was just like,
Dude, RGBs, man. RGBs are the best.
what is that?
It's, I believe it just for color, refers. It's just red, green, and blue. But it's RGB is like what they call like all the colors.
Oh, okay.
Like down there, like my computer, that's RGBs.
Oh.
By what I've
Really pretty
read.
voice. I want to hear
For these-
this one.
I can't say if it was devotion. I just wanted to feel the sun on my skin. I brought myself
Will there be drums?
to the edge
Yeah, I think
of
so.
the water.
Programmed
Programmed or not?
programs following that.
Cross the river to
Okay.
remember who I
I can hear like a million different possibilities.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
That's really beautiful.
We draw the lines of protection
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe no drums.
when apart.
We got verse 2.
I'm not sticking around to find out.
Well, fast forward a little bit.
Okay.
There's not only is there no drums there, there's less stuff.
That had a lot of yarder potential.
Yes.
That had a lot of yarder potential. I'm not saying it's bad. It's really pretty. It's like really fucking pretty.
It's pretty. If this were playing in someone's yard at a party that I was at, I would, if I were to judge that party based on the vibe of this song, I would think this party's probably going to be boring. Now, I'm not saying that I think that music was boring.
Yeah, just the party would be boring.
That the party would probably be boring.
Okay, so this is a
Come to a
big,
party in my backyard, there's going to be Shania Twain playing.
yeah. There's 100%. I mean, that's it has.
Let's
to,
go, girls.
See?
Yeah, has to do that.
Yeah. We're a Shania Twain household.
Let's go, girls.
I just made a note because I kept forgetting to do it. I was like, if I don't do this now, I'm gonna forget. I made a note to make a list of things to add to the soundboard. So also, if you're in the chat and you're like, put this on your, I want this in the soundboard. I can veto it. I can veto it. But if you want to
Yes.
hear something on the soundboard, put it in the chat. I'll add it to
I
the
need some of
list.
some sound bites from that video I sent you.
Okay, I can do that. I need.
I particularly love the one where he goes, "I'll sue this place."
Yeah, I keep forgetting. Like I wanted to do like the cicada hi-hat thing. I wanted to put that in.
Oh, that would be
And
good.
It would have been great when you're listening to that last song to just
Yeah.
like
Yeah, that would be awesome. We got Gare Bear in the chat.
8485 put out a new album called Personal Protocol. Definitely hyperpop vibes. Okay. Glaive also has a new album called I Care So Much I Don't Care at All. Sad boy kind of pop. You know, these are things that speak to me.
Yeah. Not only does this man give great haircuts, check us out. Check us out. He makes Hagen's pee go woo with music suggestions.
There we go. So that was you went.
I got myself in real deep there, and I was like, I gotta get out of this. Like, I felt the air in the room get sucked out.
Real slow on that.
Whoa.
Okay, so let's go. We're gonna do this Big Thief single real quick. Vampire Empire, because Dave loves Big Thief. I think you would like Big Thief. That album is just dense.
Do you think they smell bad?
No,
Okay.
I don't think they smell bad. I mean, maybe they're on the road for a while. Most people would smell bad, but
That's true.
that's the greatest. Good.
I'm glad you stuck through it.
Most people would be like, I'm not going to talk to that guy again.
Watching TV, tired, bleeding on the bed. The milk is just expired, all the leaves are dead. I'm not quiet, you've been quiet, just receiving what you said. Reeling, feeding, feeling filled by everything you fed. I see you as you see yourself through all the books you read. Overwhelmed with guilt and realizing the disease. You give me chills, I've had it with the chills. I'm
That's cool.
nothing, you are nothing,
Yeah.
we are nothing with the pills.
Yeah.
Empty till she feels alive until she kills. And her vampire empire I am.
Fuck, it's cool. That's a yarder.
That's a yarder. It's a certified yarder, and also I think that like, I understand why you weren't the biggest fan of their last album, whatever that was called.
And I've
Dragon
tried
New,
to
whatever.
Yeah, I've tried to watch some live performance of
Yeah.
them too, and I don't know.
I think I just love her voice is great.
Yeah.
I more than anything love the arranging and instrumentation. Like the drummer is really makes subtle changes and does small things that are like really impactful.
Yeah.
And Buck Meek is just the fucking like he's just a killer guitar player. He's just
Right.
insane. Knows exactly what to do. This kind of stuff, like that last part, that is not you.
Be your man. I wanted to be the one that you could understand. You give me chills. I've had it with the chills. I'm nothing,
I get
you
that
are
this may be not something you would like.
I'm empty till she
It's like, can we turn the furnace down on the right?
her vampire empire I am.
Don't worry, it's done. Don't worry. you made it past it. Thank you.
Oh, man.
8485.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go, Gary.
Is there a song on here? Or any song that is this one? 3 Cheers has a lot of plays. Maybe we'll just do that one. Yeah, let's just do that.
Great album cover.
Yeah.
You can't see it because it's spinning right now, but it's a person standing next to a very old Macintosh computer.
Wait for you to notice I'm fading out of focus. They say
You know,
Maybe for lunch we'll have 1/2 cigarettes,
just waiting for a moment. It's not
right? I love it though.
I was gonna say controversial, but maybe a yarder.
Yeah, it's definitely a yard.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a fun party. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think if you go to the party and everyone's like, and this is what's playing in the yard, but everyone's just sitting there, it's like, this sucks. No one wants to have fun here? Okay. There at least needs to be one weird person dancing in the yard.
I would walk into the party like,
Yeah. Yeah. Let's check out Cool D&B song.
yeah, also from 8485. Here at Virtual Reality Spa. Right? What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
What happens at virtual reality spa?
It looks like you're getting massaged, but nothing's touching you.
But you're feeling it.
Well, are you?
This is giving me now. I'm getting alarm vibes. Like I want this to wake me up in the morning.
Oh yeah,
I want this to this sounds like a great alarm.
yeah. It's 2012 and you're getting woken up to go to high school. Your iPhone 4.
Neither of us were in high school in 2012.
Fucking, I don't know. All right, babe. I should have went earlier.
Yeah.
It's 2008. I don't know how old I am.
Isn't that when you graduated? 2008?
2007.
2007. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, that makes sense. Both check out in my brain.
What about you?
2010.
Shit.
What? That's
I'm
not
older
that,
than you.
That's not that far off.
I know.
That's not that far away.
Okay.
You are older than me. I turned 31 this year. I'm getting closer.
There you go.
Yeah. I mean, you keep getting older though.
I'm gonna get older.
I do have a bone to pick of what you said at the very beginning of this when we were listening to this. I didn't want to interrupt the song, but I gotta go through it. You said they can't see the album cover because it's spinning.
Well, they might not be able to see it. I said they can't see it might not be able to see it so clearly.
Oh, okay. I thought for some reason I only heard you say you can't see it because it's spinning. I'm like, do
No.
you think our audience is stupid?
What if we found out that I had a really bad vision problem?
Things are spinning and you're just like, nah.
Yeah.
You don't see tires. You don't
Exactly.
see the wheels on cars when you're
How do
driving.
cars
You're just like,
move?
cars are floating.
Cars are floating.
There's someone who's like, man, Back to the Future said we were gonna have hover cars, and we don't have them. And you're like, we do.
How come no one has anything other than black dots on their cars? You think they would have come up with
Why
some
do they
different
just
colors?
disappear as soon as the engine starts?
Have you ever seen someone with different color wheels? No. Can you have different color wheels?
You must. There's no way. Maybe. I don't know.
Well,
That's
maybe.
not something I know.
Maybe that's for next week.
We were not doing next week.
I know. That's why I said that.
Okay. Glaive.
Yeah, someone is spitting fire at that party. Yeah.
For sure. And if they aren't, again, that's the thing where you're like, okay, get me out of here.
It's a one or the other kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Sad boy, kind of pop punk, a bit angsty. We'll go with.
Oh, we're seeing the looks to be long song titles.
Oh yeah, dude, look at that.
There we go.
That's Wait, is okay? Oh, are you the bipolar one? ...
No.
one
Are
or
you
two?
bipolar one or two?
Oh, okay. Let's see. I'm nothing. That's all I am. Yeah, these are emo song titles for sure. 2005 Barbie doll. Hell yeah.
Apropos.
Let's just do As If.
As if. Here we
I
go.
have to listen to you when you have zero to say. Because I'm young? All my life I've been young, so I never get a turn.
Yarder and Driver, I think.
Yeah.
This is a road trip song.
It's a road trip where we all got time off work and we're like, I fucking hate my job.
Woo! Again, let us know if you could hear who Hagen said I sound like.
This is great.
Yeah.
Holy.
This is like sad boy but happy music.
Yeah.
We did have the quote at the beginning, which is a dead giveaway. Oh, flat 7. Ooh. That was cool.
That was very
harmony.
cool.
Harmony.
Harmony. I dig that. That's really cool. I'm gonna listen to that album for sure.
Yeah.
That's
That's a
really
winner.
nice. That's definitely a winner for the day. That's so far. We haven't divin.
That's a word now.
We haven't divin too deep into the other stuff, but I'll tell you what, Big Thief not a winner in Dave's book.
Sorry. That means nothing. My opinion means
I'm
nothing.
Just being a shithead.
I know, but like,
you know what?
I don't want anyone. If anyone's potentially watching and likes Big Thief, that's cool with me.
I'm gonna indulge just myself.
Oh, who are these guys?
We're gonna listen to Matthew and the Arrogancy's new single, "A Little Off." just a little bit of it so you can hear how beautiful it is, and then you can listen to the rest of it later. Because the piano on this is just played beautifully by Jesse Chandler. It's awesome. Very, very good.
And the flute.
Yeah, he did the flute as well.
And if you want to watch us play next Saturday, Matthew Niergan C will be at, what's the name of the venue again? Oh, Double Wide in Dallas.
We're not going to play this song, though.
No.
Now I am lost in my own transition. Translation unknown.
Yeah, when he, he's had this song for like over 10 years, and when they tracked this, he sent it to me, and he was like, "Well, come put something on this," and I'm like, "No."
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean?
Where in the fuck do you like no?
Pick all my fights with a hammer in hand.
And we found a really good spot for like for the full band to come in and make something happen here. But yeah, it like initially I was like, there's no shot that drums can go on this song.
Yeah.
It is not the choice. But if you dig it so far, go check it out. A Little Off by Matthew Niergan C. Okay, back to our NPR list. Okay. So the one thing that I didn't know if you're gonna check out today is any of the new Barbie fucking album, because the whole Barbie soundtrack is out, and there's so many fucking. But also, we have never really I was gonna say we have never really done any sort of conversation about this. I don't think, and I think it'd be interesting for us to definitely go into the Greta Van Fleet of it all, because they just put out a new album today.
The whole thing's out?
The whole thing.
I'm gonna
is
listen
out.
to it.
I don't have an opinion either way on Greta Van Fleet. Everyone has an opinion. They're very, Greta Van Fleet is Led Zeppelin. Greta Van Fleet is whatever. It's like, fuck, shut up. It's so boring. This is such a fucking cookie cutter opinion. But I think we should listen to something from this.
I think like while we're talking about it, I saw this really great point about that whole thing of it. It's like, well, they just sound too much like Led Zeppelin, and those same people will be like, we don't give artists a chance to develop anymore.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, well, they're clearly very talented.
Yeah.
The singer is incredibly talented, and then we put them out and they sound like Led Zeppelin. Okay, so what do you want them to make another record and get further away from it, or should we give them a chance to still put stuff out?
I also think that like a band that sounds like Led Zeppelin should be celebrated, because I mean, how many like old fucks are like, rock and roll is dead.
Exactly. That's another great point too.
It's a fucking like you're fighting yourself. You're fucking fighting ghosts, and it doesn't help anything.
Yeah.
And so like it is a bunch of 20-somethings that maybe you don't like fucking Gen Z or whatever, but like they're making shit that sounds like what you like, and you're pissed that rock doesn't sound like that anymore. And
you can't have both.
Yeah, it's just like, what do you want? Like a bunch of 50-year-olds to become popular and be making Led Zeppelin again? That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Be happy that the kids are doing this. So let's listen to "Fate of the Faithful" by Greta Van Fleet. And I'm saying all this to someone who doesn't like. I haven't listened to much Greta Van Fleet. I've just heard little tiny bits, and I don't have a full opinion on it. I just think it's stupid that people are going to get mad about it. It's just like, I did hear actually someone recently say to me, they were like, "Have you heard Greta Van Fleet? He sounds just like the singer from Led Zeppelin. It is so cool." I'm like, that's so refreshing.
Yeah.
Because that person actually got excited about the fact that that's like they sounded like Robert Plant. So
there is a video with Robert Plant talking about it.
What does he say?
I don't really remember, but I don't think it's positive.
Great. Thanks, jackass Robert Plant, I guess.
That's killer.
Yeah. Sounds like Led Zeppelin.
You're being sheepish, right? Yeah, it's fucking great.
It also doesn't really sound like Led Zeppelin.
No. No.
His voice is the only thing to me that's like, oh yeah, that sounds like Led Zeppelin.
But it's powerful in that register.
Yeah.
Of course it's gonna sound like Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And he's really good at that, like kind of like what he just did right there, that little like ooh thing he did.
Yeah.
That's pretty indicative of like a Robert Plant thing.
But who cares?
But he's probably super inspired by him.
Yeah, and if you listen to someone's playing enough, you're gonna be able to tell their influence.
Yeah.
Can we go to that record? I want to see if the most played song is the one that I've heard.
Yeah.
That one, Meeting the Master.
That's cool as hell.
That was really cool.
What a day to meet the master. I've been waiting for so long.
Yeah, he sounds great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Final day to meet the master.
To me, here he sounds more like Geddy Lee.
Yeah, totally.
It's my time to go home.
Man, people would freak out if like this section had like some odd counting. They'd be like, oh, now they're doing Rush.
Yeah, exactly. Mind your business. Write your own music.
Sure. Or just like don't get so pissy when like someone is writing music that it's just like I don't know. It's such a weird thing to be pissed about. Be pissed about Jason Aldean, not this.
The Eilish song, good call. I'd be curious to hear that in headphones.
That's
so cool.
That's so cool. Yeah. I there's a decent chance I'll listen to this whole album. I feel like it would only be right to give it a fair chance, and after like I have just not listening to them at all, then I should check it out. Okay, so we have Pablo with a friend from Austin. Their name is Alec Cosmico. They recently released a song yesterday on Colombia's Independence Day, Rosal 10.
I swear, if this came out in 2019.
He said it came out yesterday.
Well,
Look, came out yesterday.
I'm joking, Pablo. That's a yarder.
That's a yarder. I think all of them. Pablo, how much do I have to pay you to dance to this?
I want Blake to dance to this.
What, from the video?
Yeah, well, yeah, to twerk to it. This is really cool. He's deflecting.
Whoa.
Y aquí está Zack soltándome un beat, porque esto es orgánico, esto no es un remix. Si suelto en el estudio, tirando barras como Messi
Holy
en Qatar, soñando con ganas, campeón mundial porque he vivido en
That's
todo el
the
mundo,
section
pero
I wanna
soy
see Blake
latino
twerk to.
y nunca me confundo. A mi patria, Colombia, la llevo en el corazón y a todos les recuerdo que Colombia es pasión.
Yeah. That's great, Pablo.
That sounds great.
That's great. That's also a winner for the day.
Yeah.
Very nice. Alex Cosmico. Only 87 monthly listeners on Spotify, so go light this guy up. If
And
you're
they're
here-
from Austin.
Yeah, if you're from here or if you're in here, then go light this guy up on Spotify and probably socials as well.
Yeah.
Okay, Billie Eilish. I did not. Oh, it's from Barbie.
Yeah, it's from
Okay.
The music video is really cool. It's that one. What was I made for?
What was it at the top? Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
Oh, it's quiet too.
I used to float, now I just fall down. I used to know, but I'm not sure now what I was made for.
The reverb on her vocals is
What was
beautiful.
I made for?
Double tracked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taking a drive, I was an idea.
Not a yarder.
Looked
No.
so alive. Turns out
This is like crying on the bathroom floor
real,
music.
just something you
Crying in the yard?
paid for.
Yeah. Okay. Fell over, stubbed your toe.
Yeah.
Cause I don't know how to feel, but I wanna try. I don't know
Jeez.
how to feel.
Jeez.
Some
Okay, Barbie. Let's go, Barbie.
someday
I watched the Zane
Yeah, that's
Lowe
great.
interview with her about this song, and she said she was writing it clearly for the Barbie movie.
Yeah.
And they were writing it like they still hadn't agreed to do it. The person who directed and I think directed the movie invited them to come watch the early screening of it,
Yeah.
and it was Phineas and Billy and the person who directed it, and like maybe one other person in the theater.
Yeah.
And then when the movie was done, they were like, okay, so we'll go try something, but
Yeah.
we're kind of in like a writer's block and we don't want to commit to anything.
Yeah.
So then they just started messing around, and they were trying to write for another record. At the end of the night, Phineas was like, hey, let's just try something for the Barbie movie.
Yeah.
After they were both like, fuck this. Like, can we even write songs anymore?
Right.
So knowing that she was in a bad mood or like just not feeling inspired, she wrote this song and was thinking about Barbie, but said that about halfway through writing the song, she was like, oh, I'm writing about me.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really cool. Yeah, I'm really excited to hear that whole soundtrack. Pitchfork gave it like a 5. I'm like, I can't. I saw like the top part of their review. Where they,
Out of 10?
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like 5.4 or something. I don't remember. I'll pull it up. It was just like, I saw it and I just thought to myself, like, God, you are reviewing this like it's supposed to be like an album. It's a fucking movie soundtrack.
Did Mark Ronson produce it?
He curated the
Curated.
whole. I think he produced it, but I think he did all of it. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Curated by Mark Ronson, the pop-heavy soundtrack to the blockbuster doll movie shrivels outside of the magical world of Barbie Land, and I'm like, I feel like if they're not actually pairing this to the movie and they're taking this just on face value, I bet they're just like you can't do that. You're one. It's like let's listen to the Star Wars soundtrack without Star Wars,
Yeah.
bro. Like that shit hits really hard, but it only hits hard when you know that Anakin and Obi-Wan are fucking crying, fighting each other, and they like are brothers and they are so upset about it, and that's what it makes a difference.
That's a great point.
It's just like, thank you. I feel like you're being seafish.
Yeah.
But like it's like apparently this movie is not it's what people they aren't ready for the movie apparently. Most
Yeah.
people have like said like it's not what you expect it's going to be.
Right.
It's still really great, obviously, but like people are like, it's not what you expect. It feels very real. It's very emotional. It has a lot of good messaging. It's not a kids movie for sure, like that kind of thing. And I feel like if you look at this from the outside and just don't pair it, and this is my guess, but
Yeah.
just based on Pitchfork being pretentious is all hell, but
Oh, Pitchfork.
yeah,
You love them when they review something you enjoy and it gets a good score. You're like, fuck yeah.
yeah.
But then when they review something that
Well,
negatively that you might like, you're like, come on, Pitchfork.
Well, I use it as like as just like a way to check stuff. So like
I mean the universal you, not as in
Yeah.
like you.
I use it as a way to just like check stuff and just see like what came out, what is like kind of like popular right now, like
Yeah.
what do people like? That's why I check out like that's why I was like let's listen to the Julie Byrne thing, and there's a number of things on here that I've checked out on my own just because they reviewed it well, because like maybe that is a good sign, or maybe like I don't listen to the experimental stuff normally, but like I do want to check. I remember seeing that. I wanted this Youth Lagoon album. I wanted to listen to that. If they like rock, like cool, maybe it's actually good. But yeah, Pablo, we did listen to Alice Phoebe Lou
Last week, I think.
Yeah, I can't remember when we.
Or no,
listened
the
to
week
it.
2
It was
weeks
2 weeks
ago.
ago. Yeah, we can listen to it again though if you have a song you want us to listen to. 'Cause
Yeah,
I don't
let's
really
do that.
remember it too much. But while you're getting a song together, I want to check out New Jeans. I don't know if they're K-pop or not, but they were on like the top of Apple Music's new releases as well, and they're at the top of NPR. So I'm like, let's give that a little listen.
Heather and I did an aerobics workout the other night. That's what I was doing in the living room.
Nice.
It's exhausting.
Yeah, doing this is super exhausting.
Yeah.
Do you have dumbbells in your hands?
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes it way worse.
Yeah.
It's gonna get crazy. Not crazy, but
No.
crazier.
Is it a yarder?
No, it's not a yarder. It's like I would listen to this at a party.
Yeah.
Not a yard party though.
Yeah.
Not a yard party.
It's like a coffee shop song.
Yeah. Oh, did he put a song already? He put a song in that message. I just didn't see it. Angel. I like that though. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, something that I could listen to, and like it's weird. I feel like a lot of that music I would put in the background, but it feels like it's not background music. It feels like it's like dance music. But I would definitely like put that in the background of what I'm of my day. Angel. I don't think we listened to Angel.
Nothing that I see is real. It's all floating unpredictable. Reality became strange and I wanted to share it with you. And there's something in the air tonight, and I'm walking back into the light, and you're on my mind. It's where I always find you.
Yarder?
Oh, you're on my
Kind of.
mind. Even when I'm not looking
Right?
for
Yeah.
you.
I think a yarder.
Is it safe to go outside? I've been hiding.
I think this is a fair yarder.
Yeah. It's a mellow yarder.
It's a mellow yarder. I could take
I just wanna play.
I could take a little more from the drums in the song.
Back on.
Just that much more.
Show
Yeah.
me how you've longed for me.
But her voice is very floaty.
Yeah.
Pablo, we talked about this. No more major sevens.
Resolve it, man.
There was an angel
Not a yarder for Heather,
looking out
but it's nice.
Bass.
I want to hear like a minor 4 there.
Yeah.
Alone at night is my baby away.
I like it.
Yeah, that's good.
I like it. That's another album that I should just check out.
I'm curious to hear some new Blur.
Oh yeah, Jackson shared it, I think, in his story.
For anyone who might not know,
You got it. Robbie's here.
Damon Albarn is the singer of Blur and the Gorillaz, and they released their first new album in a long time. I think their last album was... Oh, never mind, 2015. So it's been almost 10 years. I thought that they were done. Let's hear The Narcissist. We're live, Bobby.
Heyo.
Hey, man.
How's it going?
Hey, dude. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Here, we're listening to Blur. Hey, everybody, this is Robbie. Heather said, hi, Bob. Bob. Bob.
Into the floodlight.
Pablo says hi.
I heard no echo. There was distortion everywhere. I found my ego. I felt rebuttal standing there.
Hey, Bob, would you listen to this in your backyard?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. It's a yarder.
This is yard music.
Yeah.
It played in mono painted blue. You were the hero. I was the dark room. I'm the shining light in your eye. You probably shine it back on me, but I won't fall this time. With Godspeed, I'll heed the sign.
That's going to be so funny if somebody stopped watching for the last 5 minutes. They jump back in. It's just Robbie.
Did this album just come out?
Yeah.
Okay. I was looking at the plays. I was like, that doesn't make any sense.
I thought they were totally done, but they're not.
I took the acid.
I thought so as well, but
They're not done.
They're not
They've been
done.
releasing records, just not in a long time.
What's the one Blur song?
Oh, song 2.
There you go. That's the
The
one I know.
the one they wrote as a joke.
Nice. It's
Yeah.
the only one I know.
why is it a joke?
They wrote it because they were competing with all the grunge stuff. So that like they didn't even name it, and I'm pretty sure the way that they recorded it was like fucking around in the studio.
Interesting.
And then they were like, "Oh, we'll actually release this." There's way more to that story that's way better than I can explain it right now.
Robbie, do you have any new music that you want to listen to? You want to show on the stream?
New music.
No pressure.
I do feel like there has been some new music that I've listened to, all kind of in the vein of music that I listen to on a day-to-day basis. But
That's okay.
shoot,
We listen to all genres here
I
on
listened to the
Hagen, Dave, and Robbie Fun Fridays.
I listened to the Better Lovers EP that just came out.
That's been my obsession lately.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Obsessed with it.
I'm kind of bummed on it.
Why? Because it's short?
It's Every Time I Die with a vocalist I don't like as much.
Hot take.
I think
It's good. It's good. It's very good.
I think it's.
But I listened like that first track. I was like, "This is an Every Time I Die song," and it would have been better with.
I think
Ian, if you're still in the chat,
first
did you hear
song-
what our boy Bobby just said?
The first song and the fourth song are not Every Time I Die songs. The third
Sure,
song
yes.
is Every Time I Die song, and I fucking love it.
I liked all 4 songs, and it is short. Like I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm back
Did
to
you,
the top
did you
already.
guys watch any of the live footage yet?
No.
No. I'm sure it's fucking nuts.
Yeah. What else, Bob? What else you got?
The new Silosis single is good.
You're gonna have to spell that.
SYL SOS. Yeah. There. It's nope. Scroll down. What? A sign of things to come.
Here we go. This is Silosis, a sign of things to come. Silosis. Do you listen to this when you work out?
I do.
Nice.
Or can you let go? What's the price of the soul? What's it worth versus gold? I tried to
Right? That's it. That's what you're doing, huh?
was already sold. Just
Yeah. They even had the face too.
What does your hell look like? Does everyone have their price? Will they finally cry?
Oh, there we go. Unexpected double time.
I hate to say, I think it's a sign of things to come.
I dig it. I dig it.
It's good. It's some good heavies.
Now we've got another one from Pablo Honey. Yeah, King. This group from NOLA. It's called Ice by People Museum.
For those who don't listen to the main show, Dave got into some shit when we were in New Orleans because he kept saying New Orleans.
Did I just say it again?
No, you said
Oh,
NOLA. But
okay.
I just wanted to tell that story again because
Yeah.
it was really funny. Because that guy was like, just by the way, it's New Orleans.
Just by the way.
Sorry.
Would you rather tell that story or the Dicker Down Dave story?
No, don't tell that story. Well, we've already told that story on the
I
show.
told that story every chance I get. I tell that story.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I call it New Orleans because of the Tragically Hip. Because they have a song in which the lead singer, Gord Downey, would sing, New Orleans is sinking.
Because Canadians said New Orleans.
But that's what I'm saying is that's what I have ingrained in me.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that a
Okay.
Canadian way to pronounce the city?
Dude, I
don't
used
know,
to
it's
say
just Canadians said it, so that's why he's gonna say it that way.
I used to say Mario instead of Mario.
Because you're a fucking grandpa.
No, because I'm Canadian. I'm from the,
Yeah, Mario's that's a choice.
yeah, Mario. And I would even, doing an impression of him, I wouldn't say, it's a me, Mario. I would say, it's a me, Mario. And I would go, that's Mario.
Trying to do the Mario voice, but saying Mario, you went into like Mickey Mouse territory.
Woohoo.
Oh, it's a me, a Mario.
That was really good.
Oh, thanks.
All right, we got Ice by People Museum. That's a good question. Heather asked, is it Avril or Avril?
Avril.
What the fuck is that last one?
Because of Canada?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Avril.
I say Avril.
Good burn if it's a Canada joke, Heather.
Good burn.
It's like if you have a headache, you should have some Advil.
I don't think you want Aidville.
No.
To burn the bed down, to reclaim the hounds of
Not a yarder.
Zion.
Nope.
I lost and they must have found. Shake the ice from your
Yeah.
neck. Took a while to start from the fire of trouble. Forget
Yeah, that like background like melody rhythm that's having the whole time is so sick over everything else.
to your fingertips.
Yeah, I was like, where's the cicada?
Oh.
To your
What I was doing. Shit, I can't do it.
If I was writing a song in the room with Dave, he'd be like, what if we went?
Shut up, dude. Yeah, this is cool. Not a yard.
Yeah, this is cool.
Yeah.
You got
All
Dave
right.
working the board now, dude?
Only because he's over
Here
there.
in my chair.
But you jumped right into it. That
Because
was
he's watched me do it now.
Yeah.
So he should know how to do it.
I pick up. I'm always watching.
He should know how to do it. Dave, if I wanted to change scenes, how would I change the scene?
On that.
No.
uh-oh, he's done for.
If I wanted to change the scene on stream, like if I wanted to, not that mouse.
I'm not doing so good here, folks.
If I wanted to end the stream, what do I do?
Oh.
Actually
Bye.
stop the stream, but like if I wanted to like go to the screen that said like we're done now.
Yeah, did you just hit that button down there on that power strip?
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
Done for.
that's the ultimate end
Yeah.
of the stream.
That's what I do.
You go to podcast ending.
Nice.
Click that button.
That's what you do.
Yeah, dude, but what mouse?
the pad. It's a trick question.
It's a trick question.
That ain't no mouse, baby.
You fucking idiot.
You said not that mouse when you use that. Like, there's like we
Okay,
have
we're
some
going off the
No,
rails.
he's the-
Does anyone have any more suggestions? Bob?
The new Silent Planet single came out yesterday. Did you listen to that one?
We did.
Yeah, that was an interesting one. New Tesseract single a week ago.
I have not listened to that.
Ooh.
It's 10 minutes, so you know.
Oh.
we listened to the new Silent Planet one, especially because it's about like their van accident,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
which gives it like a whole nother like side of things. But also, I was talking about how like a lot of bands are going down the route of like the Sleep Token shit, where it's like the genre bending kind of metal.
Yeah,
Nothing wrong with it, but you don't have to do that.
I agree.
You don't have to do that.
Thanks, Hagen, for chiming in.
Hey, you guys could still hear me before. I was just yelling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let us know if you can still hear Hagen.
I was like certain you were gonna go to Tenacious D.
Yeah, dude. They put out a new single.
Tesseract. I've never gotten into this band.
Sorry, it's 11 minutes, but
You can, so I don't need to do this.
I like started getting into this band like a month ago, and then they put the single out, and I was like, oh. Perfect framing.
The fastest man alive.
Fast as fuck, boy. Damn.
Numbers, they're everywhere.
In the beginning,
I was not expecting that.
Dude,
That's Tesseract.
that's how they, yeah. Their most popular song before this one came out, Of Mine, has like one of the heaviest intros, and then it cuts to something like this instantly. It's like, what happened?
with words of life and death. I was sold alive.
I like the backup vocals. Oh, it's swinging, baby. That's not what jazz is. Watch the profanity. I guess they can. Yeah, that's great.
See, there you go. Now you're fading it out. Now you're getting it.
Nice.
We ain't listening to that all 11 minutes of that.
11 minutes, yeah.
Now he's getting it. Oh my goodness. That's great.
All right. Take us out of here.
Oh, okay. Give me that microphone so I can hear me. I can't hear myself because this fucking connector is dog shit.
That's the one we give to Adam.
Out of here. It's because I'm using those headphones. I wanted to grab just Apple headphones. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate it. If you haven't already, please like the stream. But I think all of you did like the stream when I asked you and yelled at you earlier to do it. So thank you for doing that. If you haven't already, please subscribe on YouTube. All these things help us out a ton. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your enemies. We're here every Friday, except next Friday because we'll be in Austin. Pablo, we're done. Pablo, we're done. You understand me? Next time though. Thank you guys so much for being here. We appreciate it so much. Like the stream, subscribe to the channel, all that good shit. We will have the main show on Monday. I will give you a little sneak peek here right now. We're going to be talking about new metal on Monday. Very excited to do that. So thank you guys so much, and we'll see you next time. Peace. Yeah, sorry, we didn't do the.
Fuck off! Get rid of town!
It's important.